Ted Bundy. On the surface, like many serial killers, Ted Bundy was said to be a charming and charismatic guy, and Bundy would almost always use his charisma to gain the next victim's trust. Bundy was good at talking and seemed nice, which made people trust him. This was a trick to make it easier for him to find a victim. For almost 4 years, he would go on to commit over 30 murders, with no one suspecting anything because of how nice he was. And with this, between 1974 and 1978, Bundy went on a multi-state killing spree, primarily targeting young women and girls. He would lure his victims by posing as an authority figure or pretending to need help, using things like pretending to be hurt and using crutches or a sling to manipulate victims into helping him. This not only made him seem less threatening, but also provided an opportunity to get them close to his vehicle, only to brutally and murder them. Bundy's killing methods were particularly gruesome, as he often revisited the crime scenes to engage in acts of necrophilia. What's worse is that he would decapitate at least 12 of his victims and keep their severed heads to remember them. Even though he would do these murders almost regularly, Bundy was able to evade capture for years due to his ability to blend in with society. When he was a mass murderer, he outwardly seemed like a regular guy. He dated women, had a job, and wasn't socially awkward. During his eventual trial in Florida, Bundy became his own lawyer and attempted to portray himself as a victim of pornography and dysfunctional family life. However, the evidence against him was overwhelming, and he was eventually convicted and sentenced to death. Milwaukee Cannibal. From necrophilia, cannibalism, and permanent preservation of body parts from his victims, Jeffrey Dahmer nearly got away with it all had it not been for one victim who managed to get away. Jeffrey Dahmer would usually lure men, primarily young African-American men and boys, back to his apartment, where he would put drugs in their drinks, and afterward, he would do what he pleased with them. After killing his victims, he would dismember their bodies and keep various body parts, such as skulls, hands, and genitalia, with him, even eating some of the body parts. He tried different experiments on some victims, hoping it would put them in a sort of zombie-like state by using a drill and harmful chemicals, thinking this would make them stay forever. In total, Dahmer was convicted of killing 15 men and boys, although he confessed to additional murders. Perhaps the worst part is that the number might have been lower, as one of his victims, who was an underage boy from Laos, managed to escape his house even though Dahmer had drilled a hole in his head.